So, what's going on, guys? Picked up a new project, as you see. I've never actually ever owned a go-kart. I always kind of want to build one. And I got this one at a decent price. Paid $150 for it for a younger, I guess he's a teenager. Paid $150 for it. I don't know what kind of go-kart it is, but I paid $150 for it. Seems not to be rusted out or anything like that. It's in decent condition. I mean, it's probably looks like it's been painted about 3 or 4 different times, a few different colors. I don't know. I may leave it like that. Kind of has. I may leave it like that. I don't know if I'm gonna. It's a lot of work to sand this thing, but I always wanted to get a go-kart ever since I went to Gatlinburg when we went and raced go-karts and stuff up there, and never had one as a kid. Anyway, so this is it. Next project. If anybody can ID this go-kart for me, let me know. It's no suspension. She's a one-wheel peel. So I was thinking what kind of engine choices I could put in here. It's a little bit heavy. I mean, it's not. No, I mean, like I said, I've played with a few go-karts before, but never owned any. They were more like really smaller than this. But I'm thinking engine choices. I started looking up engine choices, then I started looking at adding up the dollars. If I was gonna build a go-kart, I mean, if I was gonna spend a lot of money in one, I don't know if I'd rather get one with a suspension. I don't know. But I'm thinking, at first I was thinking, get a Wildcat 460. Put a Wildcat 460 in here, and should be pretty badass. But then I started adding up the money. You get the Wildcat 460, means you have to get the bigger torque converter, which means you have to spend even more money, because I think those torque converters for those big block engines are around $400. So I'm counting 4 and 5, just get rounded off, just say 4 and 4. I don't know, I forget how much the engine was. I think it was around $350 or $400. So 4 and 4, I'm already $800 in. Or I could throw a Wildcat 223 in here for around $250. Yeah, about 230. It's $230. It's close. They're close to me, so it's $230. I paid $230 cash. I drive to them, pick it up. $230 cash, I think it was. Or it's like $240 shipped. And then you figure in the torque converter. I think torque converter is what, $60? So boom, being about 3. I think altogether about $350 being the engine and the torque converter. I think the kid that I got this from, he said I think he had a Predator 212 with just a regular old clutch. And I don't know how a regular clutch would do in this thing at all, to be honest with you. And then it'd be slow as balls off the line. And then even when you do eventually gain your top speed, I don't know. I was thinking, I was like, well, I guess I can, if I go with the 460 Wildcat or a 301, I would just get the clutch, and that would cut down the price of the transmission part of it, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna probably go on some of the Facebook groups and do a little research. You know, because maybe if I get a 460 and do the regular standard clutch, will it outperform a 212 with a, torque converter? Because I don't know if I'm not gonna be doing off-road, and I'll probably be driving this thing on the street. And when I say on the street, not a main road, on the side roads, around the little neighborhoods in the area. Again, if anybody could ID this thing to me or tell me, is it even really worth the time to even, like I said, to even strip it down and repaint it? You know, some go-karts, they could I've seen some people trying to sell go-karts and make it be worth a little money, especially some of the nicer ones. I mean, it's got, I doubt the seat actually belongs in it, but I mean, I haven't got to sit in it because the chair is wet. I don't know if the seat belongs in this. I tried going on Go Power Sports just to see what kind of upgrades I could do to this thing as far as frame-wise. I really didn't see much. Like I said, all the running gears, well, the steering gears seem to be pretty good. They're not too bad. I mean, could use a little brushing and maybe repainting, but as far as nothing's broken or bent, really. Everything seems to be pretty tight. Yep. So, I mean, 150 bucks, I don't know. Did I do bad? There's a little, I think there's a little play in that wheel there. Yeah, little play in that wheel. Right. You can see it. No, but yeah, there's a little play there. I just need to tighten that down. And I don't know, that's another thing I was thinking. Like I said, I'm not too savvy on go-karts. And again, I don't know if I could even put a bigger wheel on here. Or it'd be a bigger wheel, I don't know. Could I put bigger wheels on here, bigger tires? Maybe a wider tire and bigger wheel. So this is it, this is the next project. It's not gonna be a quick one. I still got mini bike projects to do, but this will be the next project. Right now, I'm just gonna sit here and not take too much time, but take my time and figure out what kind of engine I'm gonna put in here. If I'm gonna put a small block, it will be a Wildcat 223. Yeah, it will be a Wildcat 223 if I go small block. If I go big block, I think I might be able to get a deal on a 301, possibly. My brother's not using. Let's see if we can work out something. Or I can go with the Wildcat 460. Just say screw it, just go big or go home. I'm thinking the Wildcat 460 is it's like it's the same bolt pattern it would be as a 301. Same style engine as a 301, just bigger displacement. I think we'll maybe put some lights on top. We get some lights up here. Lights on top. See, I don't know what the hell some of these things. There's just these odd things here and there on here. I don't know what's this. If you guys know what this hell this is for, if you know what kind of go-kart. There's another thing I was wondering. What's all this about? I don't understand these tabs on the side. You got, was it for a seatbelt maybe? I don't know. So then you got these random tabs.